Okay, let's go.
Okay, welcome back to American Rants Unredacted. This is episode 14. So yeah, my previous episode, I was kind of showing about the waste that grocery stores do and how they could, instead of just throwing out food, especially when the freezers go down, that they can help out like the local pantries and help hungry Americans. But I doubt they'll do that. And then I stumbled across a video, and I've heard of it before, never seen it before. It's the fake chocolate and fake food that everyone keeps talking about, whether it's meats, produce, anything like that. Found a couple videos. Thought I'd throw a small episode together. So let's go through some of these clips. Let me know your thoughts. And yeah, let's get started.
This is mosquito burger. Yes, I mean...
She did say mosquito burger, right?
Mosquito. That has existed for years.
Okay. Look, I don't want to belittle culture, and I get that some countries aren't as well off as America. So I mean, honestly, I don't want to tear into it too much, but mosquitoes. I don't know. It's not so much that the fact that they're catching bugs and slamming it together to make a patty and eat it. Like she mentioned earlier, lots of protein. I get that. But like she was saying, like malaria, all the diseases it can carry with it. I mean, does cooking it make it safer to eat? Let me know if you guys have ever heard of this mosquito burger, but this is definitely a first for me.
Within their community. For some families, mosquito burgers are more than just food. They are part of a local tradition shared together during mosquito season. Did you ever take a bite of it?
No.
No nuggets?
Unless I had to. I mean, if people will do crazy things to satisfy hunger. So.
No, I'll take the nuggets. I don't leave the nuggets though.
The nuggets are 100%?
No,
What are they?
I don't know.
They're not 100% chicken though?
No,
What is 100% chicken?
nothing.
What about 100% beef?
Just the meat on the quarter.
Not the McDouble though?
No.
Well, can I have the meat on the quarter pounder on my Big Mac? For my mobile order?
So what is it, like lab meat or?
So I want what's 100%.
So you want to trade the Big Mac for the quarter pounder?
No, I want...
Does this person still have their job? They're sitting here talking bad about McDonald's. Which, I mean, let's be honest. I don't think any of us really believed it was 100% meat. But we still go back.
the quarter pounder meat.
On the
my
Big Mac.
Since the Big Mac, because
I wouldn't tell nobody that's on.
No, I didn't say you. I said somebody else.
Oh no, I was saying I don't know why they would.
The African girl told me that. You know the African girl that work here, she a manager.
Appreciate you being honest saying it's not 100%.
So apparently, the quarter pounder is the only burger that you can get from McDonald's that has 100% beef.
Nugget.
Well, McDonald's may be spending a bit more of your time. We'll be switching to fresh beef for its quarter pounder burger.
Fresh beef for your quarter pounder. That's the only one. It's the only one. So if you guys go to McDonald's, get the quarter pounder.
That McDonald's burger you had yesterday, it wasn't just beef. There's a hidden ingredient they slip in their food.
Not to put myself on blast, but y'all, I got this bread and it expired January 4th, 2025. It is February 17th, 2025. Let's look at this bread. Like, I don't know what exactly they're putting in the bread, but it's not real. Y'all, there's no mold on this at all. I'm still gonna throw it away, but like, I'm not really sure why the bread doesn't mold anymore. And this isn't the first time that this happened with a loaf that I got from Walmart. So yeah, I don't know.
This food ain't real. This food is not real. This is bread. Mind you, I'm watching videos, so I remember that I had some buns in my pantry that I hadn't gotten rid of because I wanted some turkey burgers one day and I never used the rest of the buns. And I'm like, I know they should have maybe expired like December. January 7th. Y'all, this is the bread that should be expired. It should be molding or molded at this point. Why am I?
It would have been wild if she would have put like dish soap on it and started doing some dishes.
I'm wringing it out like a dry, like this ain't food. That's not food.
Okay, so everyone in the US is showing how their bread does not dissolve underwater and is pretty much rubber. I want to show you Australian bread underwater. Alright. Straight away.
This is from Australia. Our bread is better. You know, I don't know what they do to the bread nowadays. And I've noticed unusual shelf lifetime on some brands of bread and buns. I mean, I remember back in the day, like my parents used to have to buy like 4 loaves of bread, 4 loaves of bread, and then go ahead and freeze them because they'll go bad like so fast. And I remember always having to take it out and thaw it out, and so it's a little wild how long the bread lasts, and that's just like the packaged bread. I do notice in like the bakery department, if you get like rolls and stuff like that, it doesn't last like a week, but you know, at least 4 or 5 days before it becomes questionable, at least it starts to mold. So yeah, I don't know what they're putting in their breads nowadays.
Sara Lee honey wheat.
Fuck, that's the one I fucking eat too.
And it's basically a sponge. Just like the video showed, I decided to try it. What are they putting in this bread? So this is an end piece, right? Or whatever you call it. So I got a regular piece sitting here. So I'm gonna try it.
Crap, I'm gonna have to go try this myself.
Ice cream sandwiches, they're not real ice cream.
Yeah.
Watch this experiment. So here's the experiment. We're gonna see what happens to this ice cube, this 5-ingredient ice cream, and this ice cream sandwich after about 12 hours. So here's the results. The ice cube melted in about an hour. The ice cream melted in a couple hours. The ice cream sandwich didn't melt out like you would expect. Let me peel it open. Look at this. It looks like pulp because that's what it is. If you look at the ingredients, what you're gonna see is after what they call real ice cream that they're adding, which is very little, you have your corn syrup and whey, then natural flavors, and then the first ingredient after that is cellulose gum, which is essentially wood pulp. And then after cellulose gum, you have more wood pulp, cellulose gel, then Terra gum, guar gum, carrageenan, which is more gum, carabine gum, xanthan gum, more gum, and then mono and diglycerides, which are an emulsifier, likely made from seed oils, which is the glue holding all these toxic ingredients together.
I also offer milkshakes on my Dirty Soda trailer, and the premium ice cream that I usually buy was out of stock for this weekend. So this is Aldi's Sunday Shop brand. Accidentally left it in the back of my trailer from Friday night until late morning
It won't melt.
over the Labor Day
Doesn't
weekend,
melt.
late morning on Monday, and it did not melt.
Nope.
Like, what kind of chemical,
it's not ice cream.
disgusting wizardry is this?
That's the only way we should be making our ice cream nowadays.
Do they sell Americans the shittier, less safe version here? They make a Canadian version of Fruit Loops that they undoubtedly produce in this country, in the US. They already make it, and they already have the formulation for it here.
Oh, I've heard this one. Okay, so before we continue on with this one, the companies like cereal and stuff like that, the reason why our cereals look more vibrant than other countries is because of the dyes that they put in it. And they're saying that Americans won't eat the dull stuff. We need the bright colors and for us to want to have that particular, cereal like the Fruit Loops or whatever. Which is why I think it was like 60% or something. I don't know. I could be going high on this one, but 60% of the food made in the United States cannot leave the United States because no other country wants what we put in our food. And if they already make it here in the United States and they ship like those brands over to Canada, like it said, why would they not just give us the option?
And they ship it up to Canada, and yet the one that they sell here has red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, blue 1, and BHT. All of those ingredients are not included in their international version of Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
And when people say like, okay, so they know how to make the better version, they're already making it, they're already selling the better version.
Right.
Why do they sell Americans the shittier, less safe version here? There's two reasons. The first reason, which is obvious, is it's a little more expensive to use natural food colorings than it is to use artificial food dyes that are derived
like
from
they use
petroleum.
blueberry juice, watermelon juice.
The second reason, they've acknowledged that natural food colorings are less bright. And when they're less bright, they're less attractive to children.
Real fruits. Twin, Thailand must be paying you. Twin, Thailand must be paying you. Twin, Thailand, why Thailand gotta pay me, gang? That's where I live.
Anybody else see that? It says McFried chicken from McDonald's. There's no way. Hold on. Where in the United States can I find McFried chicken? The closest thing you'll find in the United States at McDonald's is McCrispy, Spicy McCrispy, and Chicken McNuggets. Why isn't it in the United States? McFried chicken sells well in places like the Philippines, where, I think he's in Thailand. Is that what he said? It says Memphis. I don't know. So they don't want to already compete with Popeyes, KFC, Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, etc. Plus, if they did that, that would mean new equipment or different kitchen setup. It's lazy. Lazy.
Bro, you wouldn't be doing all that if you want to get that USD. Bro, I'm from America. What you want me to get paid in Willy Wonka bucks? Gang, if I was from Ghana, I would be doing it in Ghana money. If I was from, it don't matter what place, gang, I'm still going to be successful whether you like it or not. What God has already written for me, you cannot rewrite it. You can't change it. You can't erase it. You can't do nothing about it, bro. God already had this plan before.
Define success. Does this guy do something else? If you guys know who this is, let me know in the comments. I'd like to check out more of his stuff, but I've never heard of him.
I was even born, before I was even in non-existence. I was meant to be great. I was meant to be a God, which we all are gods. But that's for another topic. You know what I'm saying? How people can get mad at me for shedding light and showing my people what's going on outside of the country. Yes, I'm going to keep saying it. Yes, rent is cheap as hell. Yes, you can go to any strip club for free. Yes, you don't have to throw money in a strip club. Yes, you can go to any club for free. Yes, the foods don't have steroids in it. Yes, they got real fruit, seeded fruit. Yes, I'm going to keep talking about it, bro.
I'm pretty sure now you can go to strip clubs for free. And you don't have to throw money. It's been a while. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Because I want my people to win. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep, yes, they don't put steroids in the chicken. Yes, they don't have pesticides all on the fruits and vegetables. Yes, I want my people to win, bro. I want my people to succeed. Of course I'm going to keep talking about it. Yes, my light bill is $23. Yes, my water bill $2. I'm going to keep talking about it, bro. All these fake bloom foods that they putting in the grocery stores in America, all that shit, bro. They feeding us GMO foods, bro. All that shit, bro. This is real chicken.
Dude, if that's real, like the average person who makes like 100,000 USD, you be living like a king out there. Jeez.
None with steroids, none of that shit overseas.
So TikTok, tell me why we got classic flavor, right, from California. It's supposed to be olive oil. It's supposed to be olive oil. It's such smooth flavor. When you get something that's top rated right here, top rated, also has 17 different countries on the back of it that have badged it.
Okay, that makes sense. Like I was saying earlier, like some of our stuff just can't leave the United States. So I guess if it's pre-approved by other countries, it's got to be pretty good. Wonder how expensive that one is.
Please help me understand this. So this is from 4 avocados.
Okay.
Haas avocados. Excuse my son playing games in the background. These are the avocados that have been sitting out on the table in my house for 5 days.
Okay, just because they've been sitting out for 5 days doesn't mean they're ripe.
Look at this. Look at this. I can't. It is so hard. I've cut it with a knife. If you could see the little knife marks. It was so hard. It doesn't mash.
What is this?
I think they just weren't ripe.
Raccoon is not sure. It's junk food. Wait.
Bless you.
Man,
the internet is mad that Costco is selling fake bananas. Watch.
That she opened the banana, that she thinks that these are not real bananas.
So they got this banana from Costco, and as you can see, that is an unusual bend for breakage on a banana that should have broken already. And people are starting to suspect that this is a fake banana. This happened on April 16th. I just did a video called "The Internet is Mad at Sam's Club for Selling Fake Fruit" 2 days ago. And what everybody's speculating between these two videos is this.
Juicy sizzling steak, made by computer.
That's right. They believe that if they can 3D print meat, they can 3D print watermelons and bananas. And that both Sam's Club and Costco are selling these fake fruits.
Am I the only one who saw that video about the girl talking about how Trader Joe's food is legit fake and not real? I don't want to believe it because I shop at Trader Joe's all the time, and I'm still going to keep shopping at Trader Joe's. Like, I'm not crazy. Like, I'm still going to keep shopping there. But she said she bought chicken on January 28th, and it said it expired on February 25th. Can someone please explain to me how that maths? I don't understand. I feel like I know that chicken should not last that long. That's insane. So, like, can someone explain this to me? I need someone to explain this to me because I shop at Trader Joe's because it is very cheap. As someone who lives in New York City, it is my cheapest option in terms of grocery shopping. But I've always had an issue how long the produce lasts. Like, oftentimes I get produce and it literally lasts for 1 day. Like legit everything. And sometimes I even buy it, and if I don't look close enough, it's actually already spoiled. And I know I'm not the only one who has had this experience. Like, everybody says that. And also the amount of plastic they use is absolutely insane. Either way, like I said, cheapest option pretty much in New York City to grocery shop. But that whole chicken thing got me wild in right now. Someone please explain this.
I mean, was the chicken frozen for a while? I don't exactly know what video she's talking about. I've heard a few things, but the last one that I heard is a lady was complaining about how long the chicken lasted, but from my understanding too, it was like, I don't know, like the popcorn chicken kind of stuff, you know, where it's already like pre-cooked and it's frozen and it was sealed up. So, I mean, I could see why it would last long, but if you guys know exactly what she's talking about, let me know.
I'm here at Aldi, and almost everything they have contains bioengineered food ingredients.
What does that mean? Hold on. Let me get on my chat GPT. Hey, Shelby.
Hey there, I'm right here. What's on your mind?
So I'm doing a video right now about fake food, and there's a clip here, and they're showing a bunch of products that is it says it has bioengineered ingredients. What exactly does that mean?
Bioengineered means the ingredients come from crops that were genetically modified. Basically, certain genes have been tweaked to give them traits like better pest resistance or a longer shelf life. In short, it's genetically engineered food that meets regulatory standards.
Like FDA regulatory standards?
Yes, exactly. The US FDA and USDA have rules for bioengineered foods. If a product contains them, it has to be labeled.
Yeah, but at the same time, they approve a lot of shit that gives people like cancer.
I get where you're coming from. There's always debate around what's safe or not. The best approach is staying informed, checking labels, and choosing what you're comfortable with.
So should I not eat anything that's bioengineered to be like completely healthy?
You don't have to cut out every bioengineered to be healthy. It's more about balance. Plenty of people eat foods made with bioengineered ingredients without issues. If you're concerned...
Okay, whatever. Sorry.
Contains a bioengineered food
What, we're
ingredient.
supposed to stop eating?
To Walmart 2 days ago. I bought this one today, but this is the same exact brand. So I put this in the freezer.
Geez, $31 for one freaking steak.
2 days ago, and it's still not frozen. And anything I put in this freezer freezes quickly. I bought this one here. That's this one that I cut up and I put in the freezer just now. And then here's the meat. When I was cooking it, it's just cooking weird. It feels like it's not real
Could have been that bad, man. You ate like the whole freaking steak.
meat. It has a weird pork texture taste to it that it just doesn't sear right, and the fat seems fake. Can somebody look into this company or something and do a test? Because I think I've seen some things about, I think this is fake meat, and they're selling it as some crazy premium, and I know how to cook steak, it just does not cook right.
He knows how to cook.
It's got to be fake meat, and this is at Walmart. All Walmart's meat, especially, I don't know what this company is, it's just weird. Can somebody look into it, please?
Coca-Cola in France, Germany, Spain, the UK, and Italy is made with real sugar. But here in America, we get Coke with genetically engineered high fructose corn syrup, which is sprayed with heavy doses of Roundup weed killer linked to cancer. Cheetos in the U.S. has yellow number 6, which has been shown to give rats tumors and in labs turn their skin transparent. In the UK, it's colored with paprika. The FDA is driving us into the gates of unhealthy hell with big food, big pharma, and big chem all riding in the passenger seat and calling the shots. Just 2 weeks ago, the head of the FDA, Dr. Robert Califf, admitted he wouldn't criticize the food industry. If the head...
But, I mean, they kind of just laid it out right here. If you think about it, the reason that it all goes hand in hand, you know. We're going to put bad chemicals. People are going to get sick. That way, the food industry just kicked over a patient to the hospital. Now, the hospital gets their payment, their bills, surgeries, whatever it is, and it goes to the pharmacies. The pharmacies get their pills are overpriced for Americans, and it's just one vicious cycle. That's all they're fucking doing. It's just feeding us to keep us sick, to keep us reliant on their medicines, and that's it. And their insurances. All of it. They're all in it together. And if I'm wrong, feel free to let me know in the comments, but I think I'm pretty right on this one.
If the FDA won't do it, who will? We, the people, can change this food system together. This is our moment.
I literally thought RFK was going to, like, cut some shit out. I heard he got rid of, like, the red dye that was going to go into foods, but then I also heard they just renamed it. Is that meat? That's gross. It's like some kind of pork ham thing. Like their pork loins that they have at Walmart that's all pre-seasoned and stuff. You're probably getting a log of like that shit. I've heard about this one.
What the hell is this? And why did y'all think this is okay to give to
chocolate.
me?
I just bought meat, and look at this. Is this fucking real meat, y'all? Like, why is it doing this? There's no fucking way I'm feeding this to my family. There's no fucking way.
Why the hell is this cheese not melting? What's going on?
Okay, no. So I did see a video. I didn't have a chance to put it on here because it had a lot of music on there, but dude took a Walmart cheese and some other cheeses, put it on burgers, and Walmart cheese was the only one that did not melt to the burger. Oh, that's crazy. It looked like, what's that congressman's name? Who's that Democrat dude who can't cook on the grill? I'll figure it out. If you know, just throw it in the comments.
I'm gonna let it just sit on it for a second, because what?
They're using human fetal cells from aborted babies as a flavor enhancement in our food supply.
Pepsi was busted for doing that. Pepsi was using that as a flavor enhancer in their cola.
Yeah, PepsiCo is certainly one of them, but the list is very long, and it's important for everybody to download the flyer that we have on StopTheCrime.net so you don't consume
from aborted babies?
This aborted fetal tissue. What does it do? Well, it incites anger, and it literally rewires our brain as we cannibalize ourselves. The same thing, of course, which happened with mad cow disease when they were grinding up roadkill and other cattle and feeding it to the cattle. We're being fed our own species, and we must know the products that are certainly implementing this. So I'm going to just read some of this to you now. But again, I caution you when you type in the list of companies using fetal cells from aborted babies, which you can do. Again, the list of companies using fetal cells from aborted babies. You're going to see a very disturbing photograph. But Cinemix is listed on its website, and its partners decided to ignore the letter from the Right to Life group that was certainly organizing against the use of humans in the food supply. And sadly, the Right for Life group lost their bid to stop this during the Obama administration. Now remember, it doesn't matter who's president. Anyone could have been president at that time. We're a corporate structure. We're run by the corporation, and certainly PepsiCo is a massive corporation.
Okay. That was a lot to take in. I don't know much about that aborted fetal baby cells and Pepsi. Maybe while I'm doing the end of this intro or outro, sorry. Maybe he'll text me back fast enough. He's usually up this late. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. One, I'd like to know if it came down to it, would you guys eat the mosquito burger? And what do you think about the foods that are going on right now? I mean, obviously, like the girl from the video about Trader Joe's, I mean, we got to eat and we're going to go wherever we can get the most bang for our buck. But, I mean, they don't have to be selling us bad food. They don't have to be selling us foods that have all these chemicals in there, but they choose to. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, do all that fun shit, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.